The Hong Kong Mass Transit Railway, also known as MTR, has a rich history dating back to its inception in 1910. Let's explore the evolution of this iconic transport system, from its early beginnings to its current state in 2022, highlighting key milestones, expansions, and notable stations along the way. The history of the Hong Kong MTR can be traced back to the early 20th century, when the British government recognized the need for a reliable and efficient transportation system in the city. In 1910, the Kowloon Canton Railway, also known as KCR, was established as the first railway in Hong Kong, connecting the bustling urban area of Kowloon with the neighboring Chinese city of Canton, now named Guangzhou. In 1911, the Hong Kong Tramways Company extended the tram network in Hong Kong Island to Happy Valley, increasing the total distance covered to approximately 19 kilometers. By 1912, the tram system had introduced electric-powered trams, replacing the earlier steam-powered ones. In 1913, the tram tracks were extended further eastward, reaching Sai Wan Ho and Chai Wan. In 1914, the Hong Kong Tramways Company introduced double-decker trams to accommodate the increasing passenger demand. In 1915, the tram system expanded to the northern part of Hong Kong Island, connecting Kennedy Town with Shek Tong Choi. The tram network continued to evolve throughout the 1910s with the addition of new tracks, stations, and maintenance facilities to support the growing fleet of trams. In 1925, the Kowloon Canton Railway, also known as KCR, was established, connecting Hong Kong with mainland China. The KCR played a significant role in facilitating trade and travel between Hong Kong and the neighboring region. The KCR underwent several expansions and improvements during this period. In 1929, the Kowloon station was relocated from Tsim Sha Tsui to its current location in Hung Hom. In 1931, the first cross-harbor ferry service commenced, connecting Hong Kong Island and Kowloon. In the 1930s, the KCR was already operational, connecting Hong Kong with mainland China. The KCR primarily focused on intercity travel between Hong Kong and the southern provinces of mainland China, facilitating trade and travel in the region. Although the KCR did not directly address local transportation needs within Hong Kong itself, trams continued to be a popular mode of transportation on Hong Kong Island, operated by the Hong Kong Tramways Company. Buses gained popularity as a convenient means of transportation, particularly in Kowloon and the New Territories. Ferries played a crucial role in connecting Hong Kong Island, Kowloon, and the outlying islands, with the Star Ferry being an iconic provider of cross-harbor transportation. Between 1940 and 1950, in the aftermath of World War II, Hong Kong experienced rapid urbanization and population growth. Recognizing the necessity for an efficient urban transportation system, the government revived plans for a subway system. Preliminary studies were conducted and discussions were initiated to explore the feasibility of an underground railway. Then, in 1953, the Kowloon Canton Railway introduced electric train services between Kowloon and Lu Wu, marking a major improvement in railway transportation. The electrification of the KCR line provided faster and more efficient train services, enhancing connectivity between Hong Kong and mainland China. In 1955, the KCR extended its electrified services from Lu Wu to Fanling, further expanding the rail network in the New Territories. In 1956, the KCR introduced a new rail route known as the East Rail Line, connecting Kowloon and Shengshui. The East Rail Line offered additional transportation connections and facilitated commuting between the urban areas and the northern regions of Hong Kong. These railway transit updates during the 1950s improved transportation options within Hong Kong and enhanced connectivity with mainland China. After a few years in 1967, the government commissioned a detailed feasibility study for the construction of a mass transit railway, MTR system. The study aimed to assess the viability and potential routes for an underground railway network. The study examined various factors such as potential station locations, technical requirements, and the projected impact of the MTR on Hong Kong's transportation system. In 1968, construction work for the MTR system commenced, marking a major milestone in Hong Kong's transportation history. The first phase of the MTR, known as the Kwun Tong Line, was initiated. This line spanned a distance of 10.3 kilometers and connected the urban district of Shek-Kip-Mei to Kuntong in eastern Kowloon. The initial section of the Kuntong line was predominantly elevated, featuring 8 stations along the route. In the 1970s, the Kowloon Canton Railway, or the KCR, introduced the MTR brand, marking the transition to an electrified mass transit system. The MTR Corporation Limited was established as a government-owned entity responsible for the operation and development of the MTR network. The first section of the Kuntong line, stretching from Kuntong to Shek-Kip-Mei, was opened as part of the MTR's first phase of development. This initial section covered the distance of 5.2 kilometers and featured 6 stations, including Mongkok, Prince Edward, and Kowloon Tong. The Kuntong line provided a crucial transportation link for residents and commuters in densely populated areas in Kowloon. In 1980, the MTR expanded further with the opening of the Chunwon line, connecting Chunwon with the urban core of Kowloon. This extension covered a distance of 16.4 kilometers and featured 11 stations, including Admiralty, Central, and Jordan. The Chunwon line quickly became one of the busiest and most important transportation routes in Hong Kong. During the 1970s and 1980s, the MTR network underwent significant expansion with the introduction of the Kuntong line and the Chunwon line. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, the MTR network continued to expand. In 1982, the Island Line opened, connecting Hong Kong Island from Sheung-wan to Sai Wan, covering a distance of 16.3 kilometers. Notable stations on this line include Causeway Bay, Wan Chai, and North Point. In 1985, the Eastern Harbour Crossing was completed, enabling the MTR to extend the Kuntong line beyond its original endpoint at Kuntong. The line was extended to 2 Keng Ling, covering a total distance of 8.4 kilometers with 6 additional stations. Notable stations on this extension include Lam Tin and Yau Tong. In 1989, the Tung Chong line made its debut, serving the fast-growing areas of Tung Chong and Lanto Island. This line covered a distance of 31.9 kilometers and featured 12 stations, including Tung Chong, Sunny Bay, and Hong Kong Disneyland Resort. In 1991, the Chunwon line was extended further, reaching Chunwon West. This extension added 2 new stations, Meifu and Chunwon West, enhancing connectivity to the western part of the new territories. In 1996, the MTR Airport Express was launched, providing a direct rail link between Hong Kong International Airport and the urban areas of Hong Kong. Then, in 1998, the Chung Kwan O line commenced operations, serving the Chung Kwan O area in the new territories. The line covered a distance of 12.9 kilometers and included 8 stations, connecting residential neighborhoods and commercial centers. In 1999, the West Rail line was opened, connecting urban Kowloon with the northwestern New Territories. This line covered a distance of 30.5 kilometers and featured 10 stations, including Nam Chong, Tuen Mun, and Kam Sheung Road. The extensions to the Chunwon line, the introduction of the Airport Express, the Chung Kwan O line, and the opening of the West Rail line all contributed to a more comprehensive and efficient mass transit system. In 2002, the Tung Chung line was extended, connecting Tung Chung with the Hong Kong Disneyland Resort. In 2003, the MTR Ma On Shan line opened, serving the Ma On Shan area in the new territories. The line covered a distance of 11.4 kilometers and included 9 stations, connecting residential neighborhoods and commercial hubs. The Ma On Shan line facilitated the development of the Ma On Shan district and improved connectivity for its residents. In 2004, the West Rail line was extended to East Tsim Sha Tsui, providing a direct connection to the bustling urban area. In 2005, the MTR Disneyland Resort line was introduced, serving as an extension of the existing Tung Chung line. In 2007, the Chung Kwan O line was extended to Lohas Park, improving connectivity for residents of the Chung Kwan O area. This extension included 2 additional stations, Lohas Park and Yau Tong, expanding the reach of the line and accommodating the growing population in the region. In 2010, the Kowloon Southern Link was completed, connecting the West Rail line with the East Rail line. This link improved connectivity between the new territories and urban Kowloon, providing a more efficient travel route for commuters. Then, in 2011, the West Island Line opened, connecting Xingwan on Hong Kong Island to Kennedy Town. This 3-kilometer extension included 4 stations, providing improved accessibility to the western part of Hong Kong Island and catering to the residential and commercial areas in the region. In 2014, the East-West Corridor was introduced with the opening of the South Island Line. This line connected Admiralty on Hong Kong Island to South Horizons in Ap Lei Chau, covering a distance of 7 kilometers and including 5 stations. The South Island Line significantly improved transportation options for residents in the southern part of Hong Kong Island and enhanced connectivity to various commercial and residential areas. In 2015, the Kwang Tung Line was extended to Whampoa, adding 2 more stations to the line. This extension provided improved connectivity to the vibrant Whampoa district, catering to the needs of residents. In 2016, the Hong Kong section of the Guangzhou-Shenzhen-Hong Kong Express Rail Link, also known as XRL, was completed. This high-speed rail link connected Hong Kong with mainland China, significantly reducing travel time between Hong Kong and major cities in the Pearl River Delta region. The XRL station in Hong Kong is located in West Kowloon, providing a seamless connection between Hong Kong's MTR network and the high-speed rail network in mainland China. In 2019, the Tuen Ma Line Phase 1 was opened, combining the former Ma On Shan Line and West Rail Line. This new line extended from Wu Kai Sha to Kam Shung Road, covering a distance of 11 kilometers and including 9 stations. The Tuen Ma Line Phase 1 enhanced connectivity in the new territories and improved travel options for residents in the eastern and northwestern parts of the region. In 2020, the Tuen Ma Line Phase 2, an extension of the Tuen Ma Line, will be further expanded to connect Tuen Mun to Hong Kong's Central Business District at Admiralty. This extension added several stations along the route, enhancing transportation options for residents in the new territories. In 2021, the Northern Link project commenced construction. It aims to connect the existing Kam Shung Road station on the West Rail Line with the future Kwu Tung station on the East Rail Line, improving connectivity to the northern parts of the new territories. Looking ahead, the MTR network has ambitious plans for future expansion. The Tuen Ma Line Phase 2 is currently under construction and is expected to be completed in 2022. This phase will further extend the Tuen Ma Line from Tuen Mun to Tuen Mun South, providing enhanced connectivity to the western part of the new territories. In addition, the Sha Tin to Central Link, a major railway project, is currently underway. Once completed, it will connect the existing East Rail Line and West Rail Line, creating a new railway corridor from the northeastern New Territories to the heart of Hong Kong Island. The MTR network's continuous expansion and development reflect its commitment to meeting the growing transportation needs of Hong Kong's residents and visitors. With its extensive coverage, efficient operations, and modern infrastructure, the MTR has become an integral part of Hong Kong's public transportation system, providing a reliable, convenient, and sustainable means of travel throughout the city.